It's the building that was opened the year the franchise became known as the Titans. Welcome to Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. Up next, it's our main event between the New Orleans Saints and the Tennessee Titans. Leading the Saints, that is head coach Kellen Moore. These guys coming in with a little momentum after last week's win, which is not something they've experienced much this season. On the opposing sideline, that's Brian Callahan, coach of the Titans. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt up here in the booth. Veteran Matt Prater down on the field, ready to get us started. And from Nissan Stadium, we are underway. This drive will start inside the 25. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. They're led by the second-year quarterback from South Carolina. Started a handful of games last season as a rookie. Here's Spencer Rattler.
A win is a win for him. Whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, maybe even no touchdown passes, as long as they get the win in the end. That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
5 still to go here. This is second down.
Ready, ready. Black 40, ready. Set.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they will be facing third down to begin this ballgame.
Well, one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Time set here on this third down from the Titans. 6 DBs out there. On the gun, Rattler. And he drops the deep shot. A big play to start the game, but it slips through incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him, and that leaves them with 4th and 5. Takes it in at the 26. And he's brought down before the return gets far. So here come the Titans now to get their first drive of the game. Leading them out to the #1 pick in the 2025 NFL Draft out of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
Hey, it's very easy for me to use all these psychological cliches, Kate, right? Gotta flush it. You gotta play one play at a time. You gotta flush last week's 5-interception performance, but the reality is you gotta be in the moment. You can't even be thinking about last week. You gotta think about every play, guard that ball with everything you got, and most importantly, help your team find a W.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Going to the ground again on first. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First down.
Right back to Pollard. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Okay, ready?
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Yes, ready.
They'll run here with Tajay Spears. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
They got out ahead of that one, and good thing, too. That effort, right? Just that pursuit, that want to, may have prevented a big play, and instead, well, they nearly got him for a tackle for loss.
On the jump.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Now looking to throw with Ward. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Ready up.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
10. 65. Go.
Ward's going to throw here on 3rd. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. That's DeMario Davis. And the Saints are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Ready.
A gain of 13 yards.
Come on, set.
And the Saints first
Black
down.
40. Ready?
Shotgun snap to Rattler. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
That's caught left side by Vele. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. All set to go now from the 35.
The Saints first down. First and 10.
Blue check.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. And that's good for a gain of 5. Arden Key there for the stop. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Yellow. Line.
Keeps it on the option here. Driving across the 15-yard line. And he's finally taken down at the 7-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Saints first down. First and goal, New Orleans.
Check pink.
They'll run with Kamara. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. This is going to go as a pickup of 4. 2nd and goal coming up.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Here we go, set.
At the Titans 3-yard line.
Go to him again. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown.
The Saints parlay the interception into points. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown.
The kicker on.
So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
Reed now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Titans offense out to the field, ready for their second drive. And they got off on the wrong foot here with that opening drive interception that led to points the other way.
Yeah, and what this defense has shown is they are going to capitalize on your mistakes, and not just a little, but by a lot. So from here on out, you better play some mistake-free football because this defense is hunting for more.
Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. This is pulled in by Gunnar Helm. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. It's like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Ward. That's complete to Alec Manor. Hits the 20. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans reach pay dirt for the first time this game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. This makes it up to the 25.
Ready?
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Set, hunt. Ready.
Rattler to the air now. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down. This our last play of the quarter.
Let's go now. Yellow. 40. Hunt.
Rattler trying to get on 2nd. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break.
Ready up.
We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're looking at 3rd and still 10 here.
32. Set.
Throw here, 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. On again comes Ryan Wright for another punt. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. His work begins at the 31. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. We'll get another look at this Tennessee offense. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Back to 60. Ready.
Handoff running right. Pollard. This great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. They have him gain up about a handful there. Justin Reed with the tackle.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Ready. Ready.
Running with Spears on 2nd down. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Sent to the ground by Pete Warner.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Oh, look at this, giving it to the big guy on 3rd and short. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Offense staying out there on 4th. They say no to a 47-yard field goal. On target to Helm. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion.
First down.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Left Diamond makes the ground. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Finds him over the middle. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Ready.
So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this. 4th down. Here's Ward. It's caught. Chase has it. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
That's another Titans 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now a toss. It's Pollard. And he's in for the touchdown. The Titans take a 2nd quarter lead. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. Prater on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans break that tie and now lead by 7.
Saints 7. Matt Prater is set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. Return coming from the 6. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
1st and 10.
New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. It's a touchdown ball game right now, Brock. 14-7 as they start this possession.
Black, 95.
They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
He was descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Brought down by Christian Wilkins. Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More from Nissan Stadium coming up. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Come on, set.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
Saints 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Motioning left is their running back. Working inside the red zone. Caught by Washington, left side. And this is down all the way to the 3. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first.
10 more yards. That's another Saints.
Pistol snap to Rattler. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints earn the chance to tie before halftime. Groupie's extra point is good. And the Saints tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Jaquan Jackson on the return. Making some progress here. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. The Titans and Tony Pollard headed back out there offensively. And with all their timeouts remaining, Brock, they might be able to put a little something together here. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Ward now. They're setting up the screen. It's Pollard. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down throw here for Ward. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Saints will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Rattler setting to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Running back sent in motion. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Taking it by Vele, right side. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
First down.
Groupie sends it through, and they've taken back the lead.
Makes the score Saints.
And with that one, you're going to see some salty foul moves in that locker room. You hate all turnovers, but that one led to 3 points, and you hate those even more.
He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So a field goal game at the half. Good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime
Our
report.
look around the NFL starts now. We begin at Highmark Stadium. It's the Bills at home to take on the defending champs, the Philadelphia Eagles. And this is the emerging star, Malik Neighbors. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. He'll take it 65 yards to the end zone. The Bills get the victory here in a battle of 2 teams who could end up seeing each other again in February. Next up, how about a trip to Vegas, everybody? Checking in on the Raiders. They're hosting the New York Football Giants. And it's Devin Singletary. He's looking for an opening, gonna find it, a 17-yard touchdown on the ground. One more to show you. Let's go to Charlotte. It's the Panthers hosting the Seattle Seahawks. And this is Bryce Young. This is one of the best runs from a quarterback you're going to see all year. Off he goes. With that, we'll show you the playoff picture in the NFC. Still lots to be decided as we speed towards a conclusion next week. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these 2 sides through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
kick this one away. Starting at the 10. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Titans and Cam Ward headed back out on offense. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Tennessee to the line, 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Ready.
On the draw, the gift to Pollard. Shoves him off. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
They run the counter to Pollard. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they hold him down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
1st and 10, it's Pollard. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
1st and 10 from the 43. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. I love the call, Brock, but wrong situation there. The defense closes that sweep out behind the line.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It can be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Because once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
And that's not what the offense styled up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up 4th and long.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Looking to throw. This one's caught. It's cut near the sideline. And absolutely no chance of getting the yards he needed. He's brought down well short, and they're going to turn it over on downs. Now Rattler on the play fake. Brought in by Pele. And he gets it across midfield and into Titans territory.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
There, ready.
Give on 2nd to Kamara. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. That's good for a couple of yards. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Yellow, 43.
Rattler now off the play action. Taken in by Hill, right side. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover it.
Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Here he is on 3rd and short. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. So the choice is made. No 53-yard field goal try. They are going for this first down. Looking to throw. And they get to him on fourth down. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Here's the backup. First throw. Dumped off to his running back. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Ward now on 3rd down. On target to Helm. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. They get 6 and a first down as well.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. The tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Let's go.
1st and 10 here. Ward. On target here to Njoku. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And the Titans have a first. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Couldn't find a completion on first down.
Incomplete.
This one misses the tight end.
Njoku.
So 2nd down coming up.
Werner there defensively.
Go.
Again, Ward going to the air. Throwing this one back of the end zone. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
They stop him. He's marked down on that 18-yard line. Well, they will certainly take that kind of pass in from the rookie out of Miami as he gets them the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Now toss headed left. It's Pollard. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Spears on the give, headed right. And they're going to have 1st and goal when we begin our 4th quarter. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Titans ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. Now pitch to Pollard. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Titans take a 4th quarter lead. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Now a try to go up by 4, put it out of the range of a field goal. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Titans take a 4-point lead.
The score, Titans 21, Saints 17. Matt Prater set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to They set them up just beyond their own 20. The New Orleans offense set to go now. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this fourth quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set, and it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 24-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Opposite. Green.
Kamara running out of the gun. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Saints first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Ready.
Gain of 15.
Yellow. 43. Ready. Ready. Ready.
On the gun, Rattler. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and
Man in motion here.
at the 45-yard line.
Rattler to the air now. He completes it in traffic. And he will not get the first, but oh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down. He tries to sneak it. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and
Shotgun snap to Rattler. Escapes the pocket. On the move, past the 40. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Ready. Ready.
brings up 2nd and
Ready.
1.
Kick the running back in motion. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. He brings it in. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 8. That's
Let's
good
go.
for the Saints. First down.
They run it from the gun with Kamara. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Brings up
Ready.
2nd and goal. At the
Yellow.
11-yard
43.
line.
Ready. Ready. Hut.
Working now from the gun. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
The end zone.
Close to a stand here, partner. Need a stop on this 3rd and goal.
Come on. Set. Black force.
He's back to throw. Brought in. And he almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6.
To Nelson Aguilar. A 5-yard pickup. Brings up
This could be the snap that decides this game. It's 4th and goal. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. And this is going to be a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints take a 4th quarter lead. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Reed now to kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Titans and Tony Pollard headed back out there offensively. Titans to the line now, 1st and 10. And his production is carried over into this 2nd half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. And it looks like they give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Get it! Cougar 19!
Here's Ward. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Back to throw it. He finds Njoku complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
15 yards. And the Titans first down.
They give to Pollard from the gun. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. That's him on the catch, left side. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line.
Hold it ready.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 37.
Setting up to pass. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find his tight end. And that takes them to 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Finds him over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
The toss to Pollard here, running right. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Spears. Here's a design run. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
3-yard line.
Pollard trying to punch it in. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. Tennessee calling it 2nd timeout now. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Ready.
Here he is to throw. And he's going to go out of bounds with close to enough for the first. But he is marked short, so it is 4th down and less than a yard.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
Ready.
Need to keep this drive going. Here's 4th and inches.
Here we go. Start. Cowboy 80.
They'll go. It's Pollard. And he's in. And that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Now Prater on to send it away. He fields it from the 8. Good work so far. He's got room. And a huge effort sets up his offense in a great spot on the opposite side of the field. 1st and 10 from the 32.
33. Yellow. Ready.
Here he is to throw. The This is for the ball game. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
So here in Nashville, the Titans come away with the win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans are your winners as we say goodbye from Nashville.